Hey guys, welcome to Income Stream Surfers, a channel that I set up to show you guys how to make money online, how to, different ideas for making money online. Today I want to talk about Upwork. Upwork has recently kind of given way to Fiverr. A lot of people use Fiverr these days, but I would say Upwork is still a very solid method. And they take the same percentage, but the difference between Upwork and Fiverr is with Upwork, you send proposals to clients. Now, recently they've kind of changed, or they're trying to change this, but still in 2021, you have to write proposals to potential clients. There's a lot of competition, but if you know how to write a very good proposal, then you will get the job. So over the 5 years I've been using Upwork, I've kind of created a foolproof 3-step Upwork proposal system to nail any job. I highly recommend that you guys watch this video until the end if you want to see a live example of me writing a proposal and hopefully nailing the job. So what is my 3-step system? Well, the first one is profile. You need a solid Upwork profile. You need a job success score of 70% or more, or you're going to struggle to find any jobs. The second one is relevant work. You need to find jobs that are relevant to your profile. For example, if you're a web designer, you need to look for web designer jobs. If you're an SEO expert, you need to find SEO jobs. If you're a graphic designer, a logo designer, you need to find logo design jobs, etc., etc. And the final one is bespoke proposal. This is the most important one. So the first 2 steps are kind of obvious. The third step is not obvious. You do not want to copy and paste proposals. It's pointless, it's stupid, it's a waste of time, and more importantly, it's a waste of connects. Now, connects are like in-game currency that are used for applying for jobs. I think you get 60 every month or 120 every month, and each job costs 10 or 8 or 4, depending on a few things, to apply for. So you've got to be careful with your connects. You don't want to waste them. So first things first, let's have a look at my profile, and then I'm going to find a relevant job, some relevant work. And then if you stay until the end, I'm going to write a bespoke proposal, and then we'll see if I hear back from them. Okay, you'll have to bear with me a little bit. I'm kind of new to making videos. I've just turned the light on after realizing how ridiculously dark the first shot was. I've taken my glasses off as well because I don't have anti-reflective glasses. But yeah, I'm working on it. So, your profile, your Upwork profile. Oh, this is my Upwork profile. First thing I'd recommend is do not have a picture like this. I look like a serial killer. This picture is very, very, very old, taken from my webcam probably 6 years ago. But yeah, it does the job. It's a picture of me. Yeah, so most important thing. Oh, actually, let's see public view. So most important thing would be JSS, which stands for Job Success Score. So this is what clients see when they go on my Upwork profile. They see that I have a 79% job success score, which is not that good. I used to have 95%. I was listed as top rated. I was flying at one point, but when the pandemic hit last year, March 2020, I was working in Italy as the director of a school, and my job kind of shifted from teaching and doing a few things, administrative things. It kind of shifted into being responsible for taking the school online. So I kind of let my Upwork profile go into disarray. It tanked. My job success score was 50% or something terrible. And I thought that was it for my Upwork career. But luckily, I think 1 month ago, Upwork released an algorithm update which removed feedback. How do you say that? They removed no feedback from negative feedback, if that makes sense. So job success score used to take into account if clients didn't leave any feedback, and then they kind of thought that that was unfair, which I agree with, so they removed that, and my job success score luckily went up to 71%, which is fine for finding jobs. Ideally you need over 70% to find a job. So yeah, this is my profile. 8,000 earned. I don't need to get too excited. This is since 2016, so 5 years. January 2016 I started on Upwork, I believe. So yeah, 5 years in the making. So I mean, it's not terrible, it's not great, you know, it is what it is. It's been helpful to, you know, be a little bit on the side. Finding clients is actually quite difficult until I kind of worked out a method. So I recently changed my description. My description before was just I will do SEO for you, basically, but now it's a bit more kind of centered around growth hacking, which is a buzzword. In 2021, I highly recommend you find buzzwords and you niche down. Niching down is really important. So if you're a web designer, let's say, what is the point in just saying I will make a website for you? Okay, so will that guy and that guy and that guy. Instead, you should say that I will create an e-commerce store. I can create e-commerce stores. I can create online marketplaces. I can create blogs. I can create SEO optimized websites for you is another really good one. So on my Fiverr, for example, I have 3 different WordPress jobs, each one saying that I will do a different thing. I recommend you do the same thing with Upwork, okay? Niching down is really important. So mine is kind of a broad niche. I am a growth hacker. I can create websites for you. I can grow websites that I've made. I can grow websites that you've made. I can use Shopify, WordPress, any CMS really. I can do social media marketing. I can do pay-per-click advertising. And I can do SEO audits, and I can do SEO changes, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, you've got to kind of blow your own trumpet a bit. So I've said don't hire 10 freelancers when you can hire 1. Viral video marketing, which is actually a really powerful tool, especially in 2021. I recommend you check out YouTube Shorts. But yeah, basically just blow your own trumpet, get a good profile going, get a portfolio, and that is the first step. Now let's talk about the second step, which is finding relevant work. So, how do you find a job that fits your needs? So I'm an SEO expert, so a lot of people would type in SEO and they'll press enter, or digital marketing, I don't know, Italy. A good way to do it actually is to type in Italy or Napoli, which is where I live, or Rome, etc., etc. But I actually like to just press enter on the search, which basically it comes up with every single result. Because if you type something in, you're constricting yourself, you're restricting yourself, you're saying I do this, and if you need this, then good. But if you just press enter, you can see every job. Now, I recommend if you are from a native English country, you put UK only or US only or Australia only, etc., etc., because the pay's better. But I'm actually going to turn this off because I don't want to restrict myself. I don't want to restrict my viewers, and I want to show people that it's possible no matter what. Okay, I'm going to put less than 5 proposals. I don't want to go against 1 million people. And then I want to put payment verified because I don't want to waste my time with scammers. There are quite a few scammers on here. Okay, let's just go with this and see if we can find something. I can already see who's the SEO developer needed for WooCommerce, Divi, Yoast Premium site. I own. Oh, this is pretty interesting actually. Okay, so I am actually going to apply for this job. It looks quite interesting. Work on a limited budget. That's not what I wanted to read. Okay, I'm going to find a perfect job and I will be back. That job was perfect, except the fact that he says I'm working on a limited budget. I'm not really a fan of that. I'll be back when I find a perfect job. Okay, this job looks pretty interesting. SEO optimization for Shopify website. The only problem with this job is that its description is quite short, which makes the proposal a little bit more difficult. And it's saying job success score 90%. So actually, this is a good example to show you how to write a proposal, but I probably won't be considered for this job because of my job success score, but I'm happy to use it as an example anyway. So what do? You copy the description, and then you paste. I always do by project, it's just easier. Milestone takes way too long to set up. 1 to 3 months is the average for a job like this. Okay. How do I write a job description? I write a specific hand-tailored job description. So, hello, looking for SEO specialists to assist with increasing our website's traffic and ranking. Hello. My name is Hamish, and I'm an expert SEO. SEO means search engine optimization, but also means search engine optimizer. So SEO is a noun for both the person and the profession. So they're saying they want to increase traffic and sales through organic SEO. So I have 5 years experience increasing traffic and sales through organic SEO. Organic SEO has one of the highest converting e-commerce converting percentages, and is therefore the most important part of any e-commerce store's arsenal. You want to try and make yourself sound good, obviously. So I've said I've got 5 years doing exactly what they want. That's basically, I'm going to split this into 3 paragraphs so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'll put 1 here so you can understand. Oops. I'll put 1 here. Okay. So increase traffic, I'm going to copy it so you can see it as well. I'm not going to send it like this, obviously. Okay. 2. Number 2 is increase visibility, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so with SEO, one of the advantages of SEO is if someone has a store that is already established. So I'm going to mention that. The fact that your store is already established and is ranking on page 5 means that my job is much easier in increasing the visibility. In fact, results will take a lot less time as you've already created your store and you're already ranking. Okay, so I'm going to mention something they haven't actually mentioned. So I will need access to your search console in order to find easy wins and to immediately increase your visibility. Okay, so he talks about increasing visibility, and I've mentioned increasing visibility. This is the most important thing you can do. Increase traffic and sales, increasing traffic and sales. You have to mention what they're talking about. If you just write a thing saying, yeah, I can do that, sure, why not, hire me, plus, it's not going to work, is it? Like, let's be honest. If you read my proposal compared to a proposal that just says, yeah, sure, I can do that, who are you going to go with? You're going to go with the one who has hand-tailored their response. Okay, so improve keywords, tags, titles, this is fairly standard. This is a really standard SEO job, actually. So, improving keywords. How do you improve keywords? I would improve your keywords by use of a keyword tool, either Ahrefs or SEMrush. I have access to this already, which will save you some money overall. Tags, I don't know what he means by tags. Links, yeah, you're not. Okay, something about Upwork that can be annoying is this guy is saying $150, $120 I will receive, and he wants links. I mean, you're not going to get that, mate. If you find a freelancer who is willing to get links and do all of this other stuff for $120, they're not going to be the best. So, does he mention budget? No. So what can I say? I can say I would suggest that the work which is completable for your, thank you, whatever you're called. How do you spell completable? No. Completable? Oh my god. Native English. Okay, thank you, you stupid thing. One sec, guys. Sorry, completable. How the hell do you spell completable? Right, like that. Completable. Really? Oh, without the E. Idiot. Still saying it's wrong. Apparently it's not a word, but it is. For your budget would be everything except books. This also depends on your. This also depends on your on the amount of products in your store. For example, if you have 1,000 products, your budget is way too low. Don't be afraid to tell them this, guys. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to hire the person who says they can do your entire 1,000 product store with links for $120. I doubt it. If they do, they're wasting their money. Don't be afraid to tell them that it's too low, basically, because it is too low. I'm going to be really honest with them and tell them that their budget is not high enough. Basically, it depends on how many products they have, but I think they probably have a lot of products. So, right, once you've done that, you would delete this, and then this, obviously, delete this, and delete this. Okay, so what have I actually done? I have answered, or they didn't ask any questions, but I've given reference to the three bullet points that they mentioned. This is key, okay? You're wasting your time if you just write a proposal that does not match this. Think about it like this. We have an expression, there's an expression in English, if you throw enough crap at a wall, something will stick. I don't think that that's true with Upwork proposals. Upwork proposals, you should be focusing on quality over quantity. If you write 50 proposals in 2 hours, you would be lucky to get one job. If you write 5 proposals in 5 hours, or 2 hours, sorry, you are more likely to get an interview, basically. And Upwork recently, so it says here the proposal requires 4 connects, okay? So I will lose 4 of my 64 connects, but if I get an interview for this job, I gain another 10 connects. So you want to be really careful with your jobs, basically, at this point. Now, let me see. He's highlighted all of this. He is not going to get this for $120, I'm afraid. I am willing to work on your website and do all of the optimizations for your budget if there are no more than 10 products. If there are more than 10 products, I would suggest hire. hiring your, how do you say that? Raising your budget. Because any freelancer who says they will optimize a website with backlinks with many products is not worth paying. Thanks. I always leave it with, I hope to hear from you soon. Do you have any questions about the job description? Yes. How many products do you have? Do you have any suggestions to make the product run successfully? Yeah, don't use Shopify would be the first one, I guess. By links, do you mean backlinks or internal links? If he means internal links and there's only 10 to 15 products or whatever, then I would say the budget is fine. So what have I actually done? I've answered these three. You can look at the skills and expertise, but I mean, it's for backlinks. Yeah, you're crazy. You're not going to get your backlinks for that. Yeah, I've answered the 3 bullet points perfectly, I would say. That's not wrong, is it? No, stupid American English. I've asked a couple of questions of my own, just to kind of get the conversation flowing. And yeah, I'm going to actually just submit this. I would say this is a pretty strong proposal. Okay, yes, I understand how escrow works. Okay, submitted. Perfect, good. Right, so let me see. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, guys. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope that this helps you find some jobs on Upwork. It's all about quality over quantity. When I first started with Upwork, I was writing 10 to 20 proposals every few hours. I was spamming people, etc., etc. You just got to be careful. Also, they will often put at the very bottom of their job description, they will often put a keyword that you have to write at the top, so be careful with that. And just make sure that your proposals are bespoke. They are created specifically for that client, and that the job that they are trying to find someone for is relevant to your experience. If you do all of that, you will have good success with Upwork. Upwork takes 20%, and then that goes down to 10% once you've earned, I think, 1,000 with a client. I like Upwork. I think it's a good platform, especially for native English speakers, to make some money on the side. The reason I talk about native English speakers is because I do writing, I do SEO, and most people would prefer a native English speaker when it comes to SEO. If you're doing web design or graphic design or something that doesn't really require perfect grammar, perfect spelling, etc., then obviously you don't need to be a native English speaker. And also there are some very, very good non-native English speaking SEOs who are probably even better than I am. But yeah, just stick with it. Keep your eye on it every day. You should be searching at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. Do a quick search into the 4th or 5th page of Upwork, and you should start finding jobs soon. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Turn notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.